This is Computer Integrated Manufacturing Activity 212 Mass Property Analysis. Model number 3, the support bracket, drawn in Fusion. So let's go ahead and look at our overall dimensions of this object. And we've got, it's 9 inches wide. It is 3.5 inches tall, but that's not correct because that 3.5 inch mark comes from this corner right here up to this upper corner up here. So that surface there, but we also have the thickness of this, which over here is 1/2 inch. So that tells me that the overall object is really 4 inches tall, and its overall depth is 5 inches. So let's go ahead and go into Fusion and make a 9 by 4 by 5 block. So I'm going to go ahead and start by creating a new component. It is going to be model number 3. Go ahead and click OK to save that. My radio button is turned on. I'm going to go ahead and save my project right off the bat as 212 and model 3. Whoops. Okay, and save that. It should show up over here on my data panel. There it is. So first thing next in is I want to make sure my document settings, I'm going to change those, make sure I'm in inches, and I want to be in pounds. So I'm going to have to come over here and go to custom, change it. I've got, right now I'm in millimeters, so I want to be in inches and pounds, pound mass. I'll click OK to that. Now I'm ready to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and create a box that, as I said before, I'm going to make on my front surface here. Oh, for some reason I clicked on hole apparently. I want to go to create box on my front surface, starting at the origin, going up 4 inches, coming across 9 inches wide. So that looks pretty long. I'm going to go ahead and click OK to that. I'm going to then its depth. Here we go. It's going to be 5 inches. Apparently I made this 90 inches long. No wonder it looked really weird. That looks a lot better. Alright, let's click on my home view to bring it back where it's supposed to be. So 9 inches in width, 4 inches in height, 5 inches in depth. All right, so if I go back and look at that object again, it's notched out on both sides. That notch comes down 3.5 inches, and it is 2 inches coming back from the right side. It's going to be duplicated on the other side, so we're going to use that as our option. So I'm going to create a new sketch here on the front surface. I'm going to create 2 rectangles, one on the upper left side that is 3.5 inches tall and 2 inches in width. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Oops, place that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. 3.5 inches in height. 3.5 inches in height. Tab 2 inches in width. I'll click to place that there. So I've got those 2 in place. And while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and put the other one in. If I go back and look at it, this notch down through the middle, it is 4 inches in width here. And with 1/2 inch for this upright here, both of those will be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and create another box. I'm just going to go up here, and if I zoom in real close, you can see I can put that blue X on the line. So if you can't see the blue X through the trees here, let's go ahead and show you with the magnifier so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me put that over here on the screen for just a second. So now you see how I get that blue X right there? That tells me I'm connecting to that line. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that blue X, drag down. I'm going to come down 3.5 inches in height, and it's going to be 4 inches in width. I'll go ahead and hit enter to place that. I'll move my magnifier off the screen now so we can continue. The only thing that I have left now is that if I hit escape on my keyboard 2 or 3 times, these are not blue yet. These lines are not blue because I can still move this thing left and right. So I need to get it dimensioned so it stays right in the right spot. So I'm going to go up to my dimension tool or press the letter D on my keyboard, D for dimension. Click on that. I want to dimension from this point to that point. Bring it up, and it is 0.5 inches. Now all of my boxes are black, so that means they're locked in place. I'll go ahead and finish sketch. Click my extrude, 1, 2, 3 rectangles. Start to drag it backwards. Come over here in my extrude panel. Change this extent type to all, so it's going all the way through, and click OK. So now I look a lot like my image here. I just need to clip the 4 corners and these 4 corners on each side. To do that, it says chamfers are 1 inch by 1 inch, so they're equal distance. So I'm going to go to modify, go down to my chamfer tool. I'm going to click on 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I now have 4 edges. Come down here, I'm going to click on 5, 6, go up here to the top left corner of my view cube, click on that, it spins it around to the other side. Back corner is 7, front corner is 8. I have 8 edges done. They are 1 inch, so I can type in 1 down here in this area. I'll type 1, and it should automatically do all 8 corners. So I'll click OK to that, spin back around to my home view, and all 8 corners have now been notched out. So, almost done. We need to put a hole through here. That hole is 1.5 inches in diameter. There are 2 of them. It is 2.5 inches from the back to the center point and 2 inches down from the top to the center point. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to create I'm just going to do a new sketch on this surface. Then a circle that is 1.5 inches in diameter. I'll hit enter. Right now, if I hit escape a couple times, this will move around. So I'm going to go dimension it with my dimension tool, letter D on the keyboard. From the top down to the center point is 2 inches. From the back to the center point is 2.5 inches. I'll click finish sketch. I'll extrude it. When I extrude, I'm going to go all the way out the back side so I can tell it distance all, so it goes all the way through it. Click OK. 2 holes are done. Lastly, I have the 2 slots that go in here. We're going to use the slot tool. The slot starts 1.5 inches back. It is 2 inches from center point to center point, and the slot itself has a radius of 0.375. We're going to need a diameter of 0.75 to do this because that's twice the radius. So I'm going to go up to new sketch on this surface here. Go to create. I'm going to create a slot, a center to center slot. So when I go to place this, I'm going to click on the center here, straight down 2 inches, hit and click to place it. Then it starts to drag it out to make its diameter. So 3/8 would be way too small, 0.375. So this is a 0.75 diameter circle. The radius will be 0.375, but right now we'll put that in. I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. Slot, center to center. Click, drag straight down so I'm at a 90 degrees. Type in 2. Click to place it. Now drag out. Type in 0.75 and hit enter on the keyboard. So these are now both placed. What we don't know about them is that they can both move left and right. So we got to work on that piece. This one doesn't seem to have carried and gotten the dimension on it. So I'm going to have to horizontal vertical align this point and this point, as well as this point and this point. So those are, you can just barely see them on there, but those are now horizontally aligned. So their sizes won't change, but I can move them up and down, left and right as I need to, but I don't want to do that. I need to place them so they're in the correct position. So back to my drawing. My drawing says they're 1 inch from the right side back to the center point and 1.5 from the front to the back. So dimension tool again, D on the keyboard. From the outside edge coming to the center, it's going to be 1 inch. From the front edge to the center of the bottom circle, it's going to be 1.5. From the left edge to the center point, it's going to be 1 inch as well. And notice that it just made that one black. I don't need to dimension the bottom one because I made these horizontally aligned with each other. So they are locked in place. They will not move anymore. None of these move around. With that, I'll finish my sketch, go to my home view, and I will extrude both that slot and this slot down. Oops, I missed. Let's try that again. Hit escape. Extrude this slot, grab my arrow, drag it down. It's going to be a cut all the way through. I'll click OK. And with that, I'll make sure I'm on my home view. I've got my part done. I just need to change this material, and this material is going to be aluminum 6061. So in my model, I'll open that up. I'll go to my bodies, right-click, physical material. Go down to my metals folder. Aluminum is right here at the beginning. I just got to go down to, I get into the 6061. Aluminum 6061, drag it out, drop it on there. Click close. Changed its color. If I right-click on prop body and go to properties now, you'll see it does say it's aluminum 6061, so I'm in good shape. I'll go ahead and click OK to that. And I will save this. Again, we don't worry about user save. Just go ahead and click OK. And we have our aluminum support bracket for model number 3 completed.